Hi there, welcome back to Another Angle UK and another day out at Myler. Well, it's a little bit more grey today, and as you can see from the boats behind here, it's low water. So we're about 5 minutes after low water, so it's gone down quite a lot. But fortunately I'm on the pontoon and we've got access at all states of the tide, so that's great. You're able to see the flag here and it's straight out, so it's quite a breezy day. Now I don't know if you can see from these bubbles on the water here, but the tide is on the flood. Don't know if you'll see that on the GoPro, but we've got a tiny egret over there. Now just in case you're wondering why all these boats have got a bucket on their prop, and I've been using that as well, it's for two reasons. It protects your prop, and also if another boat just drifts towards it, that it doesn't put a big hole in their gel coat. So the marina people here do ask you, if you're going to tilt the engine, put yourself a bucket on the prop just to cover it up. Makes sense. Okay, so what we need to do is try and find a few mackerel, and we'll stick a mackerel in the creel, and we'll go and find somewhere to put the creel that's going to be easier to retrieve than earlier on in the week, where it was just outside, I think they call it Zone Point and Anthony Head Lighthouse. That was a wee bit lumpy going out to get that. So we're going to head towards that marker that I went to on the first day. I think it's called Black Rock. It's a permanent marker. It's inside the Carrick Roads here, not too far away. We'll just cruise along like this, hardly use any fuel, and it stops all the spray coming straight in. I can just keep underneath the cuddy here out of the way. Again, the camera is inside the cuddy, so I don't know if you're going to get a lot of echo, funny sound with my voice because it's under the cuddy, but it does mean that you won't get any wind on the microphone. A bit of a contrast than yesterday. Lovely sunny day yesterday. It could be a you'll need your coat day today, I don't know. Depends. If we anchor up, and I've got a feeling I might do that, I might go over to this far side here, anchor up and see what's about there. Just, it's a bit dependent on getting some bait. If I'm not able to get any bait, I'll be using the Savage Gear line through lure and seeing if we can't spin for some bass. I'd love to catch a bass. I caught one last year on a Savage Gear. I'd love to get another one. Falmouth Coast Guard, Falmouth Coast Guard, Falmouth Coast Guard. This is real time, real time, real time. Requesting radio check, please.
Real time, this is Falmouth Coast Guard, hearing you loud and clear on channel 167.
Falmouth Coast Guard, this is real time. Thank you, listening on 16, out. Well, as you can see, I've got the coat on. It's got a bit windy again. So far I've been trolling around a little bit, and I've got one joey mackerel so far. I could do with a few more. I've seen a few things coming up on the sounder, but not a great deal. I think the mackerel are a bit sparse at the minute. Here we go, 16 metres. So just a few, not a big shoal of anything down there, I don't think. just what I wanted. Small bass. There's small bass there, hope you can see that. Isn't that perfect? Nice. Small bass. Let's put this one back. He wasn't hanging around. So just spinning for the bass, and I managed to get a launce. This is called a launce. That's really nice. Good to get that. So nice mackerel, that one.
All stations, this is Falmouth Coast Guard. Here is the Maritime Safety Information Broadcast. And now the inshore forecast issued by the Met Office at 0500 UTC on Wednesday the 31st of May 2023. Inshore was forecast at 12 miles offshore for the period 0600 UTC Wednesday the 31st of May for a 24-hour period. General situation. Atlantic high pressure centred west of Scotland continues to bring settled conditions across the United Kingdom. Strong to near gale force easterly and northeasterly winds.
So another small bass. They really don't hang around, do they? So this is pulling. Oh yes, I think this might be a bass. It is, it's a bass. Yeah, oh, a nice one. Nice bass. Oh yes. This could be my best one. Oh yeah, so here we have another bass. This one is a little bit better. Let's get the hooks out and sort those out. It's enough to contend with the spikes on a bass. Oh, lovely. That is a super one. Good bass, good bass. Really gave a good fight, that one. Got his fins up, hasn't he? Let's watch this one go. So something's on. Feels more like a little mackerel. Oh, I don't know. Could be a little bass. Yes, I think it's another little bass. No, mackerel. Seemed to be diving a bit like a bass, that one. Okay, just a little bit of information about what I'm using. I've got this, it's called a Profilger rod. I think it's an NGT, and I've got one of my Abu Cardinal reels, the 176Is that I was talking about. It's a 9-foot rod, spinning rod. It's in 4 sections, and onto that I've got 15-pound braid, and it goes down to a short mono leader. That's probably about 2 foot. And a little 13 gram Savage gear line through. and I've been casting this over towards the rocks. Now, what I've also found is that the fish are feeding on some small sand eels. So I just put that up there for you. Just, these are the little sand eels. You can see them in the water, shoals of them, and that's what the mackerel and the bass are picking off. I think that the coloration of this savage gear line through probably looks like either a small bass, small mackerel, or the sand eel, and I think that's what they're picking up on. So I'm going to carry on doing that for a little bit longer, see if we can catch some more of those. So that's another fine little bass. That's nice. Hopefully get that in the sun a bit more. But I'm having great fun here. We've just got to head back in a little bit because the drift does take us down, the wind's pushing us down out to sea, and I just want to be nearer in by the rocks there. So I'm going to head back up that way. A lot more casts. I'm really enjoying this. It's only around about 2:30. Having a great time. Having a great time. That's some really nice schoolie bass. That's really nice bit of coastline there. Wind's picking up again there. And then out towards the head there is the lighthouse. Well, that's been a really great session. The tide has started to turn. The gulls are not feeding as much and the bites have disappeared, and I'm not getting any noise on the sounder. And if I wasn't catching bass, I was getting some good sport with some good sized mackerel on this one little lure. The weather has changed so much. It's beautiful now. This morning was lumpy. I got my coat on, I was a bit on the cool side. So just to show you once more, the lure that I've been using is this little savage gear line through. I think the idea is because it can slide up here, the fish can't use it to lever the hook out of its mouth. That's worked really well. They're quite expensive, they're about £5 a go, but honestly that has worked so well today. Right, enjoyed my day. For now, I think that's the bass challenge done. See you later.